Now we have a CV already ready. What did you follow? Chronological or the functional one? Did you use gerund or infinitive or the past one? Well, whatever it is, happy to hear that you have a CV or resume ready. Now, we need an application letter or the cover letter. There are a lot of different kinds of cover letter covering from no job advert, posting outdated, no CV needed, fresh grad or no work experience, and mostly for our intention when we are looking for partnership or collaboration. In this lesson, we will focus on the progressive tenses, some irregular verbs to familiarize, and their basic sentence formation. Alright, so what are the purpose of a cover letter? A cover letter needs to introduce you, mention the job or kind of job you are applying for or looking for, match your skills and experiences with the skills and experiences required by the job, encourage the reader to read your resume or CV, finish with a call to action, for example, requesting an interview or asking to meet. Now, how long should a cover letter be? A cover letter should not be more than one page, so remember to keep things short and use it only one job application. So, as you can see here, this is an example of a cover letter for work application. Make your cover letter precise and succinct. This is the format for the application letter where we have the applicant's or the employee's address, your address, who is looking for a work. I put here Via Isola 7B Ponte, Venice, Italy. Secondly, we have the date, then the employer's address that composes of employer's name, position, and the company's address. Salutation is next, Sir or Madam, semicolon, then the body of the message where it composes in chronological order of introduction of yourself, where you find a job, matching your skills, encourage the reader to check your CV and finish with a call. Let's go to the body of the message. I was looking around online and found an old job posting at jobs.it hiring virtual assistant sales dated 2015 that you were looking for a virtual assistant. I know this is way outdated. However, I would like to inquire if there is a vacancy as of this moment. So this is your introduction and where you find a job. I am a passionate and determined to work who has a strong experience of writing at any form. This is your mature skills. Proactive, who has a sense of meeting the deadline, graduated Master of Arts in Literature and Communication, and a candidate for Doctor of Arts in Literature and Communication. This area is called Encourage to Read. Hope to hear good feedback from your office. I'm available any time of the day. Attached herein is my CV. So finish with a call and make sure to read the CV. This is an example of a cover letter for those who are looking for collaboration and partnership. Same thing with the application format. We follow the address, date, the soon to be partner in business address, salutation, and your business proposal where you explain here, same thing with the application letter for work, but changing the purpose of the letter. Therefore, explain who you are. This is Lane Cruz of voicemock.com, and I find your job posting very interesting. Your intention. I would like to work with you as your voice talent. What do you do and the services you offer? We do voice and video recording in various languages for educational materials and other purposes, whether they are complicated or hard to understand. We deal our work according to your needs. The languages are the following: English, French, Russian, Chinese, Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, Polish, Croatian, Ukrainian, Arabic, Serbian, Filipino, Thai, Japanese. Finish the call by asking and giving your contact information for more info to talk about the collaboration and partnership. Let me know your working frame and time so we can talk and do your work in respect to your needs and pacing. And most especially, warmest kind that you are glad in this partnership. We would be glad to have a collaboration with you. Salute, then sign. Now let's go to the language focus. Now, what are the simple tenses? Yes, right. Simple present, simple past, and simple future. Google is served is simple present. What is the past form of this sentence? Yes, right. Google was served. What is the future form? Google will be, I will insert the new serve. Now, there are two kinds of verbs, the regular and the irregular verbs. For example, graduate is an example of a regular verb. Why? Because you only put D or ED to the past. That's why it is called regular verb. So, graduate, present, past graduated, regular verb. For example, we have here a simple present tense. I graduate in marketing. Simple past sentence. I graduated in marketing. Simple future sentence. I will graduate in marketing. What kind of verb is graduate? Yes, it is a regular verb. Why? You put D or ED in the past like graduated. And what about irregular verb? Irregular verb changes its form. Find is an irregular verb. Present, find. Simple past, found. So this is what we are going to focus on the other lesson about irregular verbs to enhance more your verbs' irregularities. So, simple present sentence, I find an old posting. Simple past sentence, now in irregular verb, I found an old posting. Simple future sentence, I will find the old posting. Now let's go deeper. Let's go to the progressive tenses. Same with simple, we have three. Present progressive, past progressive, and future progressive tense. When we say progressive tense, it's a continuous verb of time. Happened in present, happened in past, and happened in the future. Now, here we have present progressive with formula am, is, are plus verb ing. Past progressive with formula was, were plus verb ing. Future progressive with formula will be plus verb ing. Always remember you can interchange will be to shall be. Present progressive tense. Google Spider is looking for H1. Is looking is in the form of present progressive tense. Google Spider was looking for meta title. Was looking here is in your past progressive. Google Spider shall be or will be looking for H2. This is in the form of future progressive. Another example, you are looking for SEO specialist. Are looking is in present progressive. You are looking for developer. We're looking is for the past progressive. You will be looking for copywriters. Will be looking is in the future progressive. Will be looking. Therefore, when you are forming sentences, make sure that your subject and your verb go hand in hand. It is important to note to let your subject and verb agree together. Singular noun is to singular verb, vice versa. Plural noun is to plural verb. For example, we have here Google, singular noun, is singular verb. You as a plural subject, are plural verb. Now let's move on. The underlined words are all in verb. Was looking. What tense of verb? Correct. That is past progressive. Found. Simple past. Dated. Simple past. We're looking. Past progressive. No. Present. Is. Present. Would. Past. Has. Present. Graduated. Past. Simple past. Am. Simple present. Hope. Present. Attached. Past. Simple past. So this is an example of a block style letter where they are aligned together. And this is an example of a freestyle letter. I believe those are all. See you next time.